Friends, I'm back with another machine on the Tryhackme, which is glitchy. I've already spawned the machine earlier, and this is the IP address. I will use the local kernel Linux, which is running inside the firmware to do this preparation. However, before we go ahead, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. Thank you for your support. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the kernel Linux VM. As you can see, I've already done the map scanning with the your options like scene scan, the virtual scan, the default script scan, and output the result into this file with the option of ON. Of course, the IP address has been changed a bit. From a map scanning, we can tell that the target has only one port number, which is open. And the port number 80 is running HTTP service and also the version information, which is injects. So what we are going to do next, we need to do the enumeration with this web application, both manually and automatically. Let's launch our browser. And we can put the IP address of a target into the address bar. Yeah, I need to disable the proxy. And let's refresh the page. As you can see, yeah, nothing except the picture. And similarly, we can check the source code. From the JavaScript code, we can tell that there is some sort of the API. And we can copy this API endpoint. We can copy and note it down to our notebook. All right? Yeah. Next, yeah, we just follow the methodology for the web application. For example, we can check whether this site has a robots file. Not found, cannot get the robots file. I think from the message itself, we can tell that maybe the Node.js framework is running at the background because I've already done so many similar machines. And also we can keep this into our minds as we move forward, okay? Next, we can use the Nicto to do some enumeration. Nicto. Press enter. Oh, sorry. I need to copy the IP address of the target and then paste in here. Press enter. As you can see, the Nicto can review information about the target, like server information, including its version number, and also the header information of the request. And even sometimes, the Nicto can discover some vulnerabilities relate to this web application. However, this case, we cannot get anything interesting. To save time, I will not wait. Next, we can use GoBuster to do the directory enumeration. GoBuster directory. And as usual, we can specify the extension option like back, like txt. Let's press enter. Of course, in this case, we cannot get any meaningful or interesting directories except like a default one. For example, like image directory and also the JavaScript directory. However, such directories cannot review anything interesting. To save time, I'd like to quit from here. And also, I think we need to do the furthermore because from here, let's go back to the browser because the JavaScript has already leaked one endpoint of API or page, right? API and access. Let's press enter. As you can see, we got the token, and this token is encoded in base 64. We can copy. Maybe I can use the command, the IP address, and API, and access. Let's press enter. As you can see, we got the token, and we can copy this token and decode. Tunnel to base 64. As you can see, we got the result. You can use this information to complete the first task. Yeah, this one, of course, we have already completed, and we can paste in here. Oh, not this one, sorry. I need to copy the decoded data. We can copy, and then we can paste in here. All right, also here, the author has already given us one hint. What are the methods that the API accept? Before we try that, we need to do the enumeration or brute force to see whether we can find other endpoints. We can go faster, and the API. Let's press enter. I think this is also the a bit standard workflow for the API exploitation. We need to find as many endpoints as possible. At the same time, we can try other methods, request method, for example, Q, and we can use the X option to specify the request method. If you don't know about it, you can use the H option to display the usage or instruction of this command Q. And we can put the IP address of the target, and then API access. Press enter. Yeah, cannot post. So in other words, this endpoint doesn't allow post method. If you want, you can also try to test other methods besides get, post. For example, we can test put or delete. I will not do that now. Now we go back to the directory enumeration. As you can see, we have already identified. Of course, this one we have already got this information from the JavaScript code. I think we do not need to wait for a long time to complete this endpoints enumeration. Yeah, we got the second endpoint, and then we can access this endpoint. We can replace the access by items. Of course, first we can try to use the default method or get. Yeah, we got some. Of course, this result is JSON format. And some errors like grid, print. So as instructed by the hint of the loom itself, we can try to use the post method. As you can see, we got a different page message or result. There is glitch in the matrix. So I think from this message, we can deduce that we need to do some fuzzing, right? And the fuzzing tool I'd like to use is wfuff. I've already used, I used this utility very, very often. And we can use, I'd like to autocomplete this command. And of course, we need to replace the IP address of the target. And let's press. Please don't forget to specify the method. And the option name is the same, X as Q. If you're not familiar with this one, you can get such information or get help from the help of this tool itself. Okay, let's press enter. A lot of output, of course. Then we can put the filter HW1. To save time, I will not wait for this to be finished over. I'd like to give you the result. After this command, after running this command, we can identify the parameter name, which is CMD. Okay, so we can go back to the browser and items. CMD. For example, we can run the command, who am I? However, we got the, we need to change the method. Sorry. Maybe I can use the Q command. Post. This would be much easier or convenient, right? CMD. Of course, we can use the Bubble Suite to change the request method. For example, we can run who am I? However, we got the error, reference error, who am I is not defined. You can try to run or execute different commands. We will get the same failure of this kind. Although, it failed. It failed to execute command. However, as you can see, we got some very detailed error message like express router. So from this point, we can confirm our earlier guess or deduction. The Node.js framework is running at the background. So next, I think we cannot do directly the command injection to exploit the machine. We need the help of the vulnerability or maybe I can add or no need. So you can use the Google, for example, Google and the Node.js exploit. And the second link will give us, I've already opened this link. So from this exploit, we can run the remote code execution. As you can see over here. So we just copy, of course, the parameter name is different. So we can copy, copy this one to get the reverse here. We can copy. I also add the link into the description section below so that you can use it as a reference, right? And now go back and we can paste in here. And we need to do some change. For example, the host should be this one. We can copy. As you can see, this command is encoded. It's encoded the URL in format, right? and also the port number. As always, I'd like to modify this to 555. All right, it's done. So next, I think it's time we use the Burp Suite to intercept the request and manipulate this request. Okay, we can copy. I need to confirm we have already configured this reversal command correctly. Okay, right. We can copy and then go back to the browser, and we can set or enable the proxy and launch our Burp Suite, which is Community Edition. Start. And we can turn on the intercept option. Now we can press enter, and we can send this request to repeater module. And then, first thing we need to change the method. The method, maybe I just modify here, and we need to paste our reversal command. All right. Before I send this request or manipulated request, I need to set up the listener first on the Kali Linux. Okay, and we can press enter. Now we can send. As you can see, we got the shell. Wonderful, right? And we can spawn the bash session. We can check the Python version. Python 2 is there. And run import pty spawn method bin bash. And press enter. Okay, so now we need to do the local immersion to make a lateral movement or privilege escalation. And now, there are two users. Current user, the username is user. Very simple username. And we got the user flag, right? Also, we can run the sudo. Can we? However, we do not have the password for this user. So we just try 3 different, maybe same is okay, attempts. I think you can notice this one, this directory, Firefox. Maybe Firefox sometimes contains some password. When we browse some website, and the browser will store the credentials locally, right? So we need to download this directory to our Kali Linux for analysis, right? So how to do? First, we need to make a tar, and we can use tar czf, and we can use the name Firefox 1 gz. I think it's correct. Firefox. No error? Oh, sorry. My mistype. And we can run this same command. czvf. And we can name to Firefox 1 gz. And then Firefox. Let's press enter. No error. Next, we need to download this compressed file to the Kali Linux. And this time, I'd like to show you another way. And we can set up another listener on the Kali Linux. And we can, when receive the data from the target, and we can save or write into the Firefox 1 gz. Press enter. The listener has been started. And next we can use the cat Firefox 1 and the tunnel to, and followed by the IP address of the Kali Linux and the port number. All right, I think it's good to go. Press enter. As you can see, we got the result, and we can quit. As you can see, then we can decompress this file. We can use tar Firefox. Press enter. And then you need to use this Python script. You can get it from the GitHub, which also will be added into the link, the description section below. Okay? And now we can... Sorry about the interruption. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, I need to make sure. Okay. So we just run this Python script, Python and Firefox py, and we can give or pass the directory of Firefox. Let's press enter, and we can select the second one. As you can see, we got the password for this user. We can copy and paste in the notebook. And now, yeah, I'd like to quit from the brute force directory brute forcing. Okay, and now we can switch to the user, and we can paste the password of this user. And now we can run sudo. Of course, next we need to elevate our privilege. Yeah, this user may not run sudo on this machine. Next, we can run find. This command can help us to find the binaries which has the SUID bit on. Type file and redirect error to the black hole. Okay, this one do us. I think I have already used this command in the other videos. So next will be very easy. We can do us, and we can specify the username is root user, and we want to get the bash session, and we can provide the password of the current user. As you can see, we have already become the root user, and then we can get the root flag without any problem, right? So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.